Hi, I'm William Tenholder, and I've been playing for thousands of years. It sure feels like that. If you've seen some of my other videos, you get the joke. However, this is a very, very instructive game with these ideas that you're going to be presented with in this game. We will be asking a few questions. How did you do that? How did you do that? Wow is going to be your guide to getting to 2000 plus level of play. So I'd like to bring you this game, and I'll go fairly quickly. I think the audience is probably well educated. Now notice the rook move. That is a pro move. That is, something that only the master players would play in that position. Uh, Most people under 2000 would never play that move. So they're playing some protective pawn moves because I played the ready opening, and ready is a very patient opening, very patient. And so now that's again very patient, just setting up the fianchetto, and that will come into play later. So this is how easily you can set up your game with a great deal of patience. See what they're going to play. Now they decided they're going to attack my knight, but I can bring my knight into a position right there. That will become an outpost. So this is what you need to learn to get to the master level. You need to learn how to get your knight to an outpost. It cannot be attacked except by the bishop at this point. But soon we are going to make sure that they don't do that. And so the queen was planning an attack. They saw the attack. So it's a pretty good player. They saw the attack that the queen was going to make on g6. Was thinking about it. But more importantly, there is your outpost. And this is what gets you to the master level. When you know how to create an outpost like this. Now, this one, they don't really want to trade their bishop for the knight. But if they did, they also can see that they're opening up the rook file. And they don't want to do that. So that's a great way to set up an outpost. Now you can see how the rook on b1 is actually supporting this action of this outpost. This is all calculated. And so they decide to bring in an attack, which is futile. And we'll see how that works out. Because now, with one move from the queen, that knight, if it takes the pawn, is toast. So they just protect the knight. They want to get in and out, but they're kind of wasting some time, tempos. Meanwhile, I'm building a plan, and I'm building another outpost station. Soon, you will see, after they take the pawn, there's not much they can do. They're stuck in the corner. And so there's the second knight outpost. So if you see, this kind of pawn structure, you can take advantage of it, set some outposts, and this is the way it works out. I'll go through it pretty quickly now because that was the main point. That cleared the way for my queen for check. King has to move. Check. King has to move. Knight takes the rook. Knight comes out. However, here is the supreme move of the game. Check on the king, which means that the king has to move into a square which would allow the knight on c5 to take the pawn on e6 check, which means the king would have to move to e8 and queen takes queen, and that is the end. My opponent realized what I had planned, and so they resigned. I hope you really enjoyed this. This can bring you to the master level. Absolutely. 2,000 plus, as long as you stay awake, as long as you stay in focus, and as long as you win on time. I hope you enjoyed this. Really, it was my pleasure. I'm William Tenholder, and I love chess.